Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. First things first, I want to let you guys know, as you can hear by my voice, I've been sick for the past week. Coughing, sneezing, headaches, nose, sinuses, everything. So if you're wondering why I sound like this or why I'm probably going to be coughing every 10 seconds, that's why. But besides that, I'm going to be predicting who I think is going to win every single game in the NBA playoffs in the 2023-2024 season. We have a lot of interesting games. The play-in tournaments just ended. We just had the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat play for the AC in the East side, and the Pelicans and the Kings play in the West side. So now we have all 1 through 8 for the East and the West pretty much set up and finalized. So now I'm going to go through, like I said, and just predict who I think is going to win every single game in the first round, and then I'm also going to go through the semifinals, the conference finals, and then the NBA finals, of course. Now, as always, this is my opinion, so if you disagree with any of the picks that I make, that is your opinion. So without further ado, if you're going to enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like onto the video. Be very much appreciative if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, before going any further, as you can see here, this is the website I'm using, bracketchallenge.nba.com. I'll put a link to this down in the description below if you want to go make your own bracket as well. But I'm going to go kind of through just all the way down the list. We're going to do all the West and then all the East. You can see here we got every single game, every single playing game that was pretty much done. They're already put into their spot. Heat's there. We got 76ers there. And on the West side, we got the Lakers. And then we have the Pelicans. First up, we got the Thunder and the Pelicans. This is going to be a kind of an okay matchup, but I do think the Pelicans are not going to be enough for the Thunder. I think the Thunder's going to win it. Does it go like 7 games? Fuck no. 6 games? I don't know. I think it might only go like 5 games. I think Thunder will take it in 5. Next up, we got the Clippers and the Mavericks. This is going to be a fun matchup, but I think the Mavericks are going to win it. I think this could actually go 7 games. This could be a very intense matchup. I think with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all those guys, it's going to be interesting. But with Kawhi Leonard now confirmed that he's going to be in the USA Olympics, how much energy is he going to be putting into the Clippers franchise, I guess you could say, to help them win the series? Everybody says with how much they put into this team, like I said, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, they have so many pieces, so many superstars on this team. And with Dallas coming in here, are they going to be able to just surprise the Clippers and beat them? With the way Luka Doncic is playing and the way now Kyrie Irving has come along, and those two are just like peanut butter and jelly. They're just meshing together so well. I think they can really push this game. Could they close it in 6? Maybe, but I think this series could really go to 7 games. We got the Timberwolves and the Suns. This one is like the most like coin flip type series you could do. I could see the Timberwolves winning, but I could also see the Suns very well surprising everybody and just taking this one out of there. I think the only reason I'm actually going to pick the Timberwolves to win is because I trust Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. He's a dog. That boy is going to fly around, make some things happen. If Rudy Gobert can play some solid defense, and the big thing everybody's been saying is, can Karl Anthony Towns show up in the playoffs? If he shows up in a big time way and can just keep scoring 20, 30 points a game every single game of the series, they're winning this thing. And I'm going to say they'll take it in 6. Next up, we got the Nuggets and the Lakers. This is a rematch of last year's series. I'm not really sure what people are seeing with the Lakers. Everybody's saying is, the Lakers, they're going to get revenge. They got swept last season, but they're going to get revenge this season. Are they going to win a game? Maybe 2, maybe. That's what I'll say. The Nuggets are going to win it, though. They'll win it in 6. I think Jokic is too much. LeBron is getting he's getting up to their age, even though he's putting up like career numbers, even at his age. I think Anthony Davis is the big key. Can he show up? And I don't think he's going to. Anthony Davis, the big thing for him is, can he show up in the big time games and can he stay healthy? Health is going to be a big thing. We'll see how that goes. And then a couple other guys, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, how they're going to look. If they show up, so be it, but we'll see. Next up, we got the Celtics and the Heat. Jimmy Butler, he's going to be down for a couple weeks with the MRI, revealing that he had like I think sprained MCL, so he's not going to be playing. I don't see the Heat winning this game without Jimmy Butler. With Jimmy Butler, this could very well be 1-7, but I don't think they can do it. I think the Celtics are going to take this one. They 5 or 6 coin flip. I'll say 5 just because I don't think the Heat are going to be able to do anything. Now I will say every game in that series will be tight. It's just the Celtics are going to take over. Next up, we got my team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, playing against the Orlando Magic. The Magic are a dangerous team. I don't understand why JB Bickerstaff decided to duck the Pacers for the Magic. I realize on paper they look like a weaker team than the Pacers, but the Magic, they are what people are saying is like a lesser version of the Knicks last season. The Magic are physical, they're dominant, they know how to just beat you up. That's what the Knicks did to us last year. The thing with the Magic is they're not a good 3-point shooting team, or they just don't take a lot of 3-point shooters or 3-point shot attempts. They like to crash the boards, they like to just be a dominant team. Their thing is, they're not the team that's going to be scoring 120, 130 points a game. The Cavs, they are capable of winning a game scoring 90 points and also winning a game scoring 130 points. We've done both. If the Cavs want to win this game, they got to get some or win the series in general. We got to get our 3-point shooters making shots. Donovan Mitchell's got to take off. And then Mobley and Jared Allen have got to take over. If we lose the paint, we are screwed. I'm going to say the Cavs are going to win it. I'm going to say we're going to win in 6. But I'm nervous. Next up, we got the Bucks and the Pacers. This is going to be a fun-ass series. I don't know why I'm doing this. even with Giannis Antetokounmpo going to be out for a couple games, I'm gonna say the Bucks are gonna win it, but it's gonna be a 7-game series. Damian Lillard's gonna keep them in this thing. Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers, they're gonna put up a damn good fight. They're gonna push this this series to 7. It's gonna be a war. And the last up, we got the Knicks and the 76ers. Knicks are gonna put up. They're just gonna go out there and beat up the 76ers because Joel Embiid, his knee's not good. His knee, from what I've heard, is like 60%, 65%. It's not good. Knicks will win the series. They're going to take it into 5. Let's go back up to the top. We got the semifinals now in the Western Conference. We got the Thunder and the Mavericks. This is where it's actually going to get interesting, and I think the Mavericks are going to take over. They will beat the Thunder here in this series. It'll be a fun-ass series. I'm going to say it's actually going to go 6 in this one. I think the Thunder will put up a fight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to ball out. Chet Holmgren's going to ball out. Some of the guys are going to that team. Giddey's going to ball out. But I think actually, honestly, Giddey might be the one that actually screws the Thunder. I just think Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, as long as they do their thing, they will win that series. Next up, we got the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. This is where we're actually going to get a surprise, and I think the Timberwolves can actually take down the Nuggets. 7-game series. It's going to be feisty, but I think the Timberwolves can show up and finally take down the Nuggets. Next up, we got my Cavaliers taking on the Celtics. We ain't winning that series. If we get past the Magic, I'm going to be honest. I'm taking biasy completely out of it. We ain't winning that series. Celtics will win it. Do they do it in 5? Do they do it in 6? I think we could actually push it to 6, but Celtics will win that one. I think Donovan Mitchell, he'll fight. Some of the guys, they'll put up some shots, but it's going to be too much. It's going to be one of those type of series where the Cavs, they're going to put up a fight. They'll win probably their first home game series. It'll be like a 2-0 Celtics lead. Then like the Cavs are going to win 2 at their home, and the Celtics are just going to win the next 2. They're going to win their home game, and they're going to come back to Cleveland and win the other one. And then last up, we got the Bucks and the Knicks. This is the one where I think if like Giannis is back sometime like game 3, 4, whatever maybe in that Pacers series, and then he gets some momentum going, and then here in the next series, I think the Bucks can take down the Knicks. I think they can do it. 7 games, though, is what it's going to take, but I really do think Giannis can take the Knicks down. And then second to last up, we got the conference finals. We got the Mavericks and the Timberwolves. A fun-ass series. I'm not going to lie, I don't know who to pick. This is one of those things where it's like, I don't know what to fucking do. I almost just want to close my eyes and pick. I'll say the Mavericks could do it, but I'm not confident in the pick. I'll say they do it in 6. And then we got the Celtics and the Bucks. I think Celtics will be able to get back to the finals. They are going to get back there. It's going to be a 7-game series, but they will get back. And then the NBA Finals will be between the Mavericks and the Celtics. And this is where the Celtics are finally going to get it done. It'll be like a 6-game series. They'll get past the Mavericks, and they will become NBA champions. Now, before I end the video, like I said, this is my opinion. These are my picks. If you disagree with these picks, that's fine. You can make your own pick if you want, or make your own picks if you want. And also, am I 100% confident in these picks? No, I'm not. I'm just kind of saying this is what I think could happen. And I do have a good idea that these could happen, based off of the way the teams look in the regular season, and especially here towards the last few weeks of the end of the regular season. These picks could happen. But I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure you drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of today's video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you think these picks are going to happen? Not going to happen? If you think the finals will be the Celtics versus the Mavericks, if you think it will not be that, if you think a different team's going to get there, the Nuggets, the Magic, the Pacers, the Bucks, whoever it may be, let me know your complete opinion down in the comment section down below. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to go and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so, and do never forget to hit that little notification bell to be notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Don Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.